Hey besties, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope everyone is having such a great day, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Lindsay. I love makeup and skincare and just beauty so much, but recently I have been dipping my toes into fragrances and I have been loving them, so I hope you guys also do enjoy my fragrance reviews and my fragrance videos, because if you do, I'll make more, but if you don't, I'll probably still make more, but maybe I'll make a separate channel just for that. So do me a favor if you can and like this video to let me know you also do enjoy my fragrance videos, and of course if you don't enjoy them, comment that too below or just don't like the video. So in today's video we are going to be reviewing the new Kayali Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli 64. This is supposed to be like a bigger sister to Vanilla 28. I love the Vanilla 28. This is a fragrance that is so easy to love. How could you not love it if you're a lover of vanilla extract and brown sugar? If you like those two scents, I would say this is an amazing blind buy. I bought this blindly and I didn't regret it for a second, but I will say it's not as well-rounded in my opinion as something like this. So for this do I mean well-rounded? I just mean for this scent, I definitely like to layer it with other scents. This one is a standalone. You don't need to layer it with anything else. If you'd like to make it even sweeter, you can mix these two together and that's a really nice vibe. However, this one is pretty sweet on its own and we're going to talk about that. So first of all, I really do enjoy the bottle. The packaging of it is really nice. And the more intense versions always have that beautiful solid packaging, which I am obsessed with. I will say though, even though it is solid, you can still see the juice through it. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I can definitely see how much I've used, which I do enjoy. And then on the back here, you get all the fragrance notes. Well, not all of them, but like the key notes they want you to know is in here, which is a nice touch as well. And for 1.7 fluid ounces, it's $100, which is why I say, you guys, I would definitely recommend going to the store first and sniffing it, or at least getting a travel size to make sure you truly love this scent. Another thing to mention is it is limited edition, which does bother me because if I do end up just adoring the fragrance, right now I really love it, but if I adore it and want to repurchase it, it's gonna be a bummer because I won't be able to if they take it away. So I really don't like that they did that. Now for the fun part, let's talk about the notes in this fragrance. And I'm quickly just going to spray the perfume on me so I can have it on while I talk about it. It's actually so good, but we'll talk about that. When I first sprayed it, I want you guys to know I hated it. I thought I was gonna return it. So if you spray this for the first few times and you're like, ugh, kind of like how I was, don't knock it just yet. Try it on, let it marinate on the skin, let it dry down. Wear it a few times before you do rule it out. But let's go ahead and talk about the notes. The top notes are rum, vanilla orchid, and jasmine. Middle notes are vanilla, leather, spicy notes, and creme brulee. That creme brulee I was so excited about. It's honestly one of the main reasons I even bought the fragrance, because I had never seen that in a fragrance before. Tonka bean and rose. Then the base notes are patchouli, brown sugar, oud, sugar, and amber, and musk. So when I saw all the notes online, I just did not know what I was gonna get out of the fragrance, to be honest. You have delicious mouth-watering notes in here like creme brulee, rum, you have tonka bean, brown sugar, sugar, all these yummy, yummy things, and add that with the spicy note. Beautiful fragrance. But then on the other side of things, you have oud, leather, patchouli, and rum all together, because I love rum with the other notes, but I'm saying alongside those three, I'm like, whoa. So I had no idea how I was gonna feel about it, and let's just quickly talk about my experience with the product. So when I first sprayed it on initial spray, I smell a lot of that patchouli, and it is not a pleasant patchouli when I first spray it, and the oud when I first initially spray, it is not pleasant oud or patchouli. I smell a ton of patchouli, oud and rum when I first put it on, and it gave me a headache, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, on initial spray. Now I'm so happy I didn't give my review that day because it was the first day I smelled it, and if I would have, I think I would have completely tore down the product, which I know every fragrance is different for every single person, so for me I would have tore it down on my specific body chemistry. I know everybody else is different, but for me personally, I probably would have dragged this because it wasn't my favorite at the time. Now that I've let it sit on my skin and I've tested it out for a week, I feel way different about the scent, which I'm so happy I didn't review it that day because it just wouldn't have been a true review. Now that I've sprayed it, I can say when it does dry down, you start to smell those gourmands, you start to smell the brown sugar, you start to smell the sugar, you smell the creme brulee. When it's finally dried down, I smell creme brulee. I still do smell the patchouli, but it's not like a dirty patchouli. It's like it's a sweet patchouli like it claims, which I do appreciate. You smell a lot of the spiciness. You do still smell the oud. I won't lie, it's just a background note in my opinion to my nose. The only thing that I don't really get out of this scent, which is in this, is rose. I don't pick up on the rose. I do smell the leather too, but that in my opinion is also like a background kind of fragrance. When it dries down, I smell a lot of rum still, but it's not as strong and like in your face as the initial spray, so I do appreciate that. When it dries down, in my opinion, it's like a spicy gourmand, like a warm gourmand, which I really enjoy, and I am so happy that I gave it a chance. I almost feel like it kind of had to like air out or something, because even when I smell it in the bottle now, it smells a little bit different than when I first put my nose to it that first day. It's so good now. I love it so much, and it is a more intense version of a gourmand. Do I think it's like the sister to the vanilla 28? No, I don't. I think they're way different. I think it could be like a distant cousin. I think I already said that. Also just wanted to note that the performance on this fragrance is insane. I smell it throughout the day, and so can anyone near me. I love it so much, and it's just really strong. When you walk in the room, people are gonna smell you, and I adore that. But this is an amazing scent. If you want something that's gonna make you smell like a boss, it's just so good, and I'm so happy I gave it the chance that it did deserve. I know it has some interesting notes in here like patchouli, oud, leather, but I promise you it's not that rough when you do let it dry down. If you judge it on that first initial spray or your first few initial sprays, you might hate it just like I did. I really thought this was gonna have to get returned because it was just too overwhelming, but once it dries down, it's so beautiful, way more tolerable with the patchouli. If you're not a big fan of patchouli, I still don't know if you'll like this. Patchouli doesn't bother me if it's done right, and in this I think it really is, and I'm so happy because when I first spray it, I don't get the creme brulee at all, but once it dries down, it's so sweet. It's so good. So that's my overall kind of impressions on the Kayali Vanilla Royale. I do love it. Like the last fragrance I reviewed, the Eilish one, I straight up told y'all like, hey, I've been trying it. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite. This one, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy I bought it. I'm so happy to have a big bottle of it, and I cannot wait to keep on wearing it. If I had to put like a season on it, I'd probably say I'd probably wear it more in the fall and winter, so like right around where we are now. It's just so beautiful. It is way more mature than the Vanilla 28, so if you're buying that one thinking it's just gonna be like very similar to that, it's not. This one is definitely giving girl boss energy, and it's so delicious and tasty, but it's like mature, delicious, and tasty. I will for sure wear this on date nights, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, my review videos, especially when it comes to fragrance, may be a little bit all over the place, but it's just because this is my second fragrance video review, and I'm trying to like explain it to you guys how I'm getting it, which that can be kind of difficult, but for me, I love this so much, and I hope you guys once again enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment down below if you have anything you like to layer this with. Ooh, layering it with the vanilla 28 is also delicious, but y'all, once you let this settle down on the skin, it is so sweet anyways, which I can't believe I'm saying because when I first sprayed it, I did not get any of that. I didn't. So I love this and I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next review video or whatever video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.